Oh yeah, ay. When you need a hand and you don't know why, just know that I'll be there. When the road is long and you feel so tired.
Right. Hey there, YouTube. Oh, I forgot my drink. Usually I would oil this door, but I love that sound. It's especially in October, right? October, scary Halloween stuff. Speaking of scary, something you might notice is we're running out of bikes. It's very echoey in here. Oh, did I lose a light? Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to move those. This is just not quite what I was looking for. But on the plus side, as we've been selling bikes and getting out of here, we've also closed our lease, so we now have a retail location where I'm in the process of getting everything together for security, internet, power, licensing, DMV approval, all the fun stuff we need, so that we can not only sell you these, but we'll be able to provide you the registration, the title, the license, everything you need to go with the VIN numbers. And in your state, because I've run into some people that their states are a little more strict. In your state, you'll then be able to transfer that title over. So, as needed. So yeah, it'd be a good thing to purchase here, license, do any tax or anything we have to do there, ship it to you, you get it, you register it in your state, transfer the title over to your state, and good to go. So yeah, so we're gonna be fully set up like that. Give us about another 30, 60 days. I think about 30 days. Sometimes they're a little slow on their reviews, but we're making that happen. You may have noticed I'm not even wearing E-Powersport shirt right now. All my laundry is dirty. Well, not all of it, most of it, including all my shirts. Haven't even had time to do laundry this week. Working on a bunch of different bikes, getting them ready, getting them out to customers. The E-Enduro we had here, customer bought it. It's gone. We have motorcycles and stuff. I got my E-Enduro back over here, which, I missed this. And I've been playing with some stickers on it just to get some pictures going. Maybe see if any PDs are interested in stepping up their electric game. But I'll be playing with that more online on the social networks. You'll all see that. But this actually might be this 31st coffee chat, even though I'm into my Mountain Dew energy drink at the moment. Maybe the last one we do here from the garage. So I've been talking over with my wife and discussing how I've been doing this and what we're doing. And I think we're gonna set up a spot in the garage, in our shop, so that we can do these with everything available to us. Tom and I. You're gonna be seeing a lot more of Tom too. He's actually up in Oregon doing a solar project. But when he gets back, it's all this all the time. So, well, as much as we can. I gotta have hobbies, you know. So yeah, as you can probably tell, I am extremely excited. I'm stoked. I am over the moon. We have a great spot right near the strip. I think we're gonna be able to do a lot of cool stuff there. I think looking at it, we're gonna be able to service you all very well and have a good dispatch location that's very central to the city. So again, I'm very excited about this. If you can't tell, obviously I'm like starting to drool. So yeah, so we're gonna have a lot of stuff going on there. We're gonna have e-bikes. Oh, speaking of which, what we're gonna have there, along with all of our current stock, which we're bringing into the location as soon as our security system and security door in place. We also have our container coming. And when I started thinking about the stuff we have coming in the container, we do have some e-bikes. We actually have a crazy powerful e-scooter thing that we'll get into that later when we get those in. But yeah, the motorcycles that are coming in, I think we're like not the first, but I think we are the first in this class to actually sell these here in the U.S. And I'm actually. When I say that, what I'm talking about are the VMX-08s. The VMX-08, I don't have one here right now. Like I said, they're coming in. is a carbon fiber electric motorcycle that is DOT approved. I mean, when I started looking this up and going, okay, well, what other DOT approved carbon fiber motorcycles are even out there? The next closest thing I could find was a Ducati for $100,000. I mean, okay, don't get me wrong, a Ducati, right? It's a V4, it's got some crazy ass power, obviously a shit ton of engineering going into that carbon fiber frame for all that power weight kind of balancing through the whole. All right, I get it, 100,000, probably cheap in that sense. But when you look at the fact that we are bringing a carbon fiber electric motorcycle to the US market and making it available to you for less than $10,000. I mean, what are they? They're 6,500? I don't even know. I gotta pull this up, man. So I know it's sometimes embarrassing. I deal with so many numbers and prices and stuff. I do have to look sometimes on our website to see what I'm selling stuff for. Just because, you know, there's so many things I go through in a day. Oh yeah, so for $65.99, you're getting a carbon fiber 7.5 kilowatt, 72 volt, DOT approved electric motorcycle. I mean, I couldn't even find anything else on the market like it, you know. So I'm really excited about that. That unit alone has me really stoked. So I think that, you know, we're bringing something very unique to the U.S. market at a price that is phenomenal for an entry. You know, something like this would normally sell for $10,000, $12,000, $15,000, and granted, it might have a 10 kilowatt or 12 kilowatt electric motor, but for what you're getting and the price, I mean, just incredible. You're talking, the bike weighs like a Sur-Ron, but is DOT approved and street legal, and you can just go crazy with the thing. So yeah, I'm excited about those. We also have the VMX 10s coming in, which I don't have listed right now. We don't have those set up, but we're gonna get that listing put back up and get the pricing up for everybody. It's coming in with a drum brake. Pardon me, because a lot of our people are planning to use those for off-road, and there has been some debate about how the drum brake is better in the off-road environments. So we are going to have some of those with the drum brake and the 12 kilowatt motors. But yeah, it looks a lot like the Tinbots, just a little different in the design and style. So, but very similar. The other one we have coming in, the VMX 12Fs, we have some more of these. These are fun. We're actually going to start turning these up so you can experience the full power of the 12F. I say that because we've had some people comment that it's not, you know, even with the weight and stuff, it's not quite the same as just the regular VMX 12. But these can perform very well. My partner has informed me that when he turns them up, they pop wheelies just like the VMX 12. So the torque and everything's there, but on their top end right now, when they come out of the factory, they're set at 80%. And the reason for that is so that people don't hurt themselves. So yeah. So we'll be on these ones, you know, we'll be turning things up for people, we'll be adjusting things and making it so you want to ride it every day, you know, maybe, hopefully you don't hurt yourself, right? Yeah, I'm stoked. I like I said, I don't know if you can tell, but it's just incredible stuff going on. We have 51 plus electric motorcycles coming in. Some of them are already spoken for. The VGX06, everybody is so into that bike, and unfortunately we can only get a few. I mean, we can only get 6 in this order, and we have 14. We're probably going to just bump that up. That'll be coming, but these original 6, half of which are already spoken for. So there's only going to be 3 available once these come in and we qualify them in our QC. So might be good if you're interested in that one to get your order in. Because again, there aren't going to be very many of them. There aren't many coming in, and people have asked me, hey, can I demo it? Can I try riding it? You can, but if they sell, I mean, I won't have a demo for you to ride. You know, it'll just be, because I try not to sell the demos till later, you know, and then we just have that one, and Of course, people want it, so I'd rather sell it. It's just, yeah. Anyway, what else? Oh, yeah. So let's transition our way from e-motorcycles to e-bikes. Let's talk about e-bikes for a minute. For his recap things, because what I've been noticing, and part of the other reason we do more drop shipping than anything, is a slight E-Bik-opolyps. E-Bik-opolyps? An apocalypse of e-bikes. And I've actually talked about this before too. You may, if you've been watching the chat series, you may remember. Sorry, distracted by bubble wrap. Squirrel! So, what we're seeing right now, I think, is a general overstock that's happened because of previous sales numbers and then back orders. And so in order to compensate, most companies double produce versus their back orders. Some even triple produce from what we've been seeing. And so you're seeing companies like RadPower just dump the price on their bikes. Should you buy one? That's really the next question. And, you know, that's a question I think only you guys can answer. I think when you look at your needs, when you say, hey, this is what I want, this is what I need, this is how I want it to go, you have to make those decisions, right? I can't make that decision for you. I think there's a lot of reasons to buy one. I mean, $400 is crazy low for a rad mission. You know, the other thing though it makes me consider is, how is it they can sell it that low? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's liquidation, and then there's just, which, you know, we should all be cautious of liquidation, because as we know, discontinued items don't always get the support they need for the term that you might own it. But at the same time, that's just so crazy low. And then some of their other bikes, they're also dropping a lot of prices on. And this isn't just RadPower. As you know, we work with a lot of different suppliers, and we've been getting wind of better pricing on our bikes. But really what's happened is a lot, like I said, a lot of companies brought in stock, just like retailers talking about, and they're sitting on it and they want to get rid of it. So if at any point we get those kind of discounts to you, we help pass those along, you know, to you, so you get a better deal. But we aren't always allowed to do that. Like, some of our suppliers tell us we have to sell at a certain price, a minimum advertised price. But we can still put our own discounts on the back end later if we want. That's just how the system works. So right now you can get some pretty crazy deals on e-bikes. I mean, there's going to be more coming as we get closer to the holiday season. Our approach right now, again, we're just responding to what our suppliers are giving us in the pricing, so we're adjusting those accordingly. But, you know, we don't have high margins. I actually started this company with the intent of supplying people with electric transportation that is as affordable as possible, and we help keep it running for as long as possible. Because I thought it was a travesty that people were just gouging people, if you ask me, for what they were selling them. And so, yeah, so don't expect us to have huge discounts going into the holidays, but any discounts we receive from our suppliers, we will gladly pass along to our customers. That's, you know, how we operate. That's working the pricing down because of stock, supply, demand kind of thing. And, you know, we could take that as just additional profit, but I would rather give you that. Like I said, it's about getting you guys riding and keeping you riding and saving money on gas and saving time. I can't tell you how many times these things, I zip to the store and I zip right back, and I'm back before I could be in a car. It's crazy. Anyway, so just a quick recap. I think I've rambled on long enough. It's the caffeine, baby. So we have a new shop, everything's signed, getting it set up, secured, locked in. We'll be able to service you all very well here on the strip. You'll be able to come in and see product, you'll be able to come in and test ride product, buy it, register it, license it, done. What else? Motorcycles, a lot coming in. You might want to get your orders in if you like a particular one, because we're only going to have so many, right? And when it's gone, it's gone. You got to wait till the next order. It's on back order. Prices aren't going to pre-order anymore. That was something we did before. At this point, everything just goes on back order. So we appreciate everybody that did purchase during the pre-order periods and the early buying periods we had. Help support us, help us grow. And at this point, we've kind of increased our overhead, so we need to make sure we cover all of our costs. Again, e-motorcycles, lots coming in. Carbon fiber, probably one of the only affordable. Actually, I'm not gonna say probably. As far as I can tell, it is the only affordable carbon fiber motorcycle or electric motorcycle in any class on the market. So BMX08, go to our site, buy that one. E-bikes, keep an eye out for some good deals. If you want to get something particular, or I should say if you're not too particular, if you want to get something particular, you're probably not going to get the best deal on it, but because it means it's probably something really good. But just be aware, you may get a little bit of a discount here and there right now because there's a lot of overstock going on. Other than that, everybody just ride safe and watch out for the cars and stuff. Whew, it's crazy out there. Have fun.
Know that I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there.